Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a demonstration of how I do my poly gel nails. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so here's my first tutorial. Well, first I will be showing you all the products that I use. I will link the products down below. Most of them I've gotten from Amazon. Let's start out with nail clippers. Then you're going to need your nail forms. I prefer these over the nail molds. Next, you'll also need the base coat and top coat. Again, I prefer the Modelones brand. They have really excellent products. Again, we'll link their products down below. Their products are not sponsored and I'm not partnered with them. I just prefer them. I'm going to use the Modelones Poly Gel N001, which is a white, their black nail brush paint color, as well as the slip solution and the brush. You're going to need that. I prefer their nail glue, their rhinestone glue, and of course the rhinestones. First, I'm going to trim down my nails on both hands, and after that I will file them so they're smooth. After that, you'll use this cuticle tool. I push back my cuticles so they're nice and even on both hands. Next, I put on the base coat on the hand that you're going to start with, just a quick brush over, and then I cure that hand under the LED light for 2 minutes. You're going to use the nail form. It's like a big sticker. You place that underneath the tip of your nail, as so. This is a little tricky because when you place it underneath the tip of your nail, you want to make sure that the nail form is completely surrounding your nails so that you have a place for your poly gel to go on and dry. So make sure it's all the way around on each side of your nail. Next, you're going to pick whichever color you want, and you're only going to squeeze out a pea size on your fingernail. Again, go according to the size of your nail. Mine only takes about a pea size. That's all that I'll need. And then you will use I should have the slip solution ready. You'll use that slip solution dipped brush and pat it down towards your cuticle. Pro tip, please don't put it on your skin. That won't make the nail last long. And just dip your brush into your slip solution and start forming the shape of your nail. I prefer an almond stiletto shape, and you push it all the way to the skin, but definitely not on the skin. If you put it on the skin, make sure you use that slip solution to brush it off your skin. If it's on your skin, it's going to really want to come off. That nail will not last long. So this is a crucial, important part. You're going to continue to use that slip solution to make your nail nice and smooth. Make sure the shape is at least forming. You don't need it perfect, but just form your shape. Make sure it's not on your skin and make the nail smooth and make sure that it looks the way that you want it to look. You look at it, it's not perfect, but at least I have the shape. And see how it's not perfect? It's all right. Go ahead and cure that nail for 2 minutes and we'll start the next process. All right, so on to the next nail, putting on your nail form. Now I wanted to show you this example. When you put on the nail form, pro tip, you want to make sure that the nail form goes all the way around the tip of your nail. You want to make sure that there's space for poly gel to sit on so it can dry and form the shape. So just play around with it, make sure it covers your nail, and then just a pea size of your poly gel. Use that slip solution, push it back to your cuticles, but make sure it's not on your skin, and drag it out so it starts to form the shape that you want. This is also when you work on the edges, so again, it's not on your skin. Use that slip solution and the brush to really carve away at the shape of your nail. And you can see right there, I'm starting to form the shape of almond. Sorry it's getting out of frame, but I just keep working to make sure the shape is what I like. You could see I use the slip solution to make it nice and smooth, and you could see that it's forming a good almond shape. After the shape is good, you cure that nail for 2 minutes. So you repeat the same steps for all of your nails, and here, this is when you'll be taking off the nail forms. My tip is to kind of push along the sides of each of the nail forms and then pop them off carefully. Again, just be careful, your nails are still kind of soft, and just work on the sides and at the top, pulling them off gently. So just be careful, take your time. And after all the nail forms are off, I cure my nails for an additional 2 minutes just to make sure that they're tough. And look, by all means, they are not perfect, but we will fix that here on the next step. Next step is to cut, trim, and file your nails to the shape that you want. Of course, mine is almond, so here I go to town with shaving the sides so it's nice and smooth. Make sure the length is nice and where you want it to be, and to make sure that none of the polygel that's gotten onto your skin is on your skin. File away, shape away to your desire, and make them nice and pretty. And here's the finished product. It looks a lot better and more clean. And then, because you did a lot of filing, pick off the files because you definitely don't need that. So I call this my creative portion. I'm using the Modelones black brush paint and a little dotting tool. That's what I call it. Again, I'll link all the products below. But you know, at the beginning it was hard for me. This is where you're going to need a steady hand. So if you're a beginner, start with a more simple design. Mine, you'll see I'll do a few dots and some lines, but I definitely didn't get here overnight. It took many years of practice. But you know, use different tools to get the results and the design that you want. Here I just reload that dotting tool with more paint and make sure that my design is what I want it to be, and just repeat for each finger. After that, I'll go ahead and cure that paint for about 2 minutes. Here I use the Rhinestone glue. I love this product, it keeps the rhinestones in place. I pick out the rhinestones that I want to use and I place them right here on my mat. And here I will use the same dotting tool and squeeze out a little of the rhinestone glue. Take it off right there, and strategically place the glue wherever I want my rhinestones. Again, if you're a beginner, just start out with one and then work your way up from there. Here I'm going to put a rhinestone on every nail. There I'll place them and move on to the next finger. After that, I place on the top coat. This is like magic. I also place it underneath the nail so that the underneath the nail is nice and smooth. I do it for all fingers, and I'll cure my nails for the final time for 2 minutes. So repeat the steps with nail forms, polygel, slip solution to shape your nail. Here I compare my nail to the other hand to make sure that the length is about even, and I trim the nail to that length. Again, you don't have to make it perfect because we're going to do some filing to make sure that shape is perfect, but at least just give it a good trim to match your other hand. And here you'll see that it looks pretty close. Again, just get it as close as you can. You're not trying to make it perfect. And we'll start same design and dots, rhinestones, and then we will cure that hand. And voila, there is the final result. This is my white nail polygel with design. I'd like to do more videos every time that I redo my nails. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.